So at the very least, any percent, maybe in all episodes, it depends entirely on how I'm feeling when I get to the end of party, because it's been a day. It's been a day. So of course, we are practicing because Fastest Furs Fall Fest is coming up this upcoming weekend, I believe. And I'm going to be running this a week from yesterday. So, oh boy, I better get in practice or something. So, ready, 3, 2, 1, go. And there we go. We're going to skip that. A little sloppy on the menuing right there. Already off to a great start, but have a little raspberry lemonade, kombucha. Hopefully that does me good. I have a very hyper Holo in the studio with me. Holo, named after Holo the Wise Wolf. Holo is definitely not the Wise Korg. She's... yeah, roar. But, you know what? We're going to have fun. If everything goes good, we're going to have a lot of fun. If things don't go good, we're still going to have some fun. So, you know what? Let's have some fun. Alright, not a bad start. Usually that is the stage that sets the tone for my entire run. And that stage, so far, that was not a bad start. Of course, I say that, that means we're off to we're going to have some troubled times coming up. Not perfect, but hey, better than I have had lately. I've had some really bad on stage 2. So, we're just going to keep having fun, keep doing what we can. I mean, that's all we really can do in life, isn't it? We're going to hope we don't get stuck on the geometry here. Hey, we did not get stuck on that one fence segment. Alright. That was not too shabby. So, hey, I'm good with it. And now a car with way too tiny of legs. Now, what if we replace those legs with springs? What would happen to this car? I imagine it'd go something like this. Wow! Holo is like, I care not for your shenanigans. Could have been better, but also could have been worse. So, hey, we'll take it. Other big challenge is are we going to be able to load up user-created stages without issues today? Because if you were here on Friday, I had issues loading user-created stages, so we're going to see how that goes right away, right here. Hey, that loaded pretty smooth. Yeah, I lost probably a good almost minute on trying to load user-created stages. Car. What the car? And Holo is now chewing up a cardboard box. Oh, Holo, I should have grabbed one of your yak cheeses. You ever have a teething puppy? One of the best inventions ever is yak cheese. They make special yak cheeses for dogs, and it's just this rock hard thing. It's perfectly healthy and safe to chew on, unlike some different, fake bony recipes. And it is just the best. Like, both Iroh and Holo love the yak cheese. It's healthy, it's wholesome, and as long as you're buying from a good brand, there's no garbage ingredients, because let's face it, one of the worst fears of having a pupper is garbage ingredient in their Treatos. So you definitely want to avoid the garbage ingredient Treatos. And over the seagulls and kicked the hot dog. Dropped my umbrella at the perfect time for that hot dog punt. Now it's Kari Poppins time. Break that fence with authority. There we go. All right. That's a real good one there. Hey, Holo. You enjoying that cardboard box? Mm-hmm. Corgis love entropy. Just like magic mushrooms love their kombucha. Whew! That was gorgeous. So let's see Sports just run all of that goodness. Yeah, Holo, Sports is going to run it. Because it always kind of does. Sports is where runs go to die. Although, driving last time. Yeah, driving. The car with heels. Ooh, that one just really ruined everything for me last time. Yeah, I failed the heels twice. All right. Hey, Holo. You having fun there? Anyways, this isn't the part where runs go to die yet. Where they go die in particular is the foosball and then the Rocket League. Those two together, oh, that's the bad stuff right there. That was horrible, but you know what? Roll with it. It was still a gold and could have been far, far worse. When I saw what was going on, I just knew, hey, you know what? Just roll with it. Just roll with it. We weren't getting the right vibes. It's all good. Just keep rolling with it. Just like a soccer ball would do. Roll with it. That's what sports are about. Rolling. Car is ball. Ball has gas. Car is ball with gas. All right. Oh, those good bears, they love Car. Hey, Holo, what are you doing back there? Yo, Holo! I hope you're not... You pooped right before I started streaming, so hopefully that's not what you're doing. That is a lot better than I had on my Friday stream. Alright. Da, 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 da. Car has cannon. Could have been better, could have been a lot worse. I think I lost a good second to two right there, but this is the one where it really can get kind of dicey. All right. Another one where it could have gone better, but it could have gone a whole lot worse, so take it and enjoy it. All right, target practice, or not target practice, foosball land. That was an unfortunate loss of about 5 seconds. That one, the aim is surprisingly trickier than you think it should be. Alright, foosball time. Okay, not too bad. I have been trolled a lot worse lately on foosball. Hey, Holo, what you doing? Alright, now for the big troll of foosball. Oh boy. Okay. That was a little bit of a loss of time, though. Excuse me for coughing. Oh boy. Oh, why are you slowing down so much? Hey, Holo. Hi. What a fluffy puppy you are. Well, that is very fast for the final time, but unfortunately I did lose like, what, probably about 20 seconds there? Oh, let's hope Rocket League goes better for me. Alright, first one, good. Could have gone a little better, but oh, I'll take that. Not too bad. This is the one that really causes me issues. Okay, wow. Okay, not too bad. Hey, Holo, what are you doing under my foot, little girl? Not too bad. I didn't like having reset that one, but there we go. Not bad for the time losses I had. All right, let's keep rolling with this. Ugh, I hate the fact I'm so phlegmy, like I'm... I think it's because it's not the best of days for me, which causes stress, which causes clenching in the throat. But also, probably not a great day for me to be way underhydrated. Get that copy machine out of here. Hey, Holo. What are you doing? Probably can see a little fluffy puppy running around in the background from time to time. Nice and smooth. Unlike my kombucha, which is tart. I am not a fan of kombucha, and I am not a sponsor, or I'm not paid to sponsor anything, but Remedy Kombucha. Remedy, perfect name for... Wow! Oh, physics are not playing nice with me there, but Remedy Kombucha is pretty good stuff. Especially the raspberry lemonade. Unfortunately, I mainly got orange. Bought a whole bunch of it on the cheap, but it's pretty darn good. Like, it's tasty. Boy, that got physicky. There's a lot of physics going on there, Holo. Little puppy staring up at me with that innocent face that'd make you go, oh, she's the most perfectly innocent puppy ever, and would not let you believe that she has left so many little bite wounds all over my hands, because corgi puppies, they're half piranha. Nobody tells you that. You think purebred corgi means corgi, not that it's a freaking piranha. Yeah, Holo, you're a little piranha. Yeah, piranha you are. Let's ride us a Roomba. Still need to get my Roomba up and running. We turned it off before we got Holo because we're like, if she poops right away, even though the Roomba supposedly has poop sensing technology, and I'm not making that up. The Roomba that we have comes with a technology to sense poop, so it doesn't run over poop. It calls it like ESP. I forget what, I know the S is like sensing, but I forget the rest of it. But we don't trust it all the way because it has run over some objects that I would have thought would be picked up like poop on its radar. So we have not set up the Roomba. It's been upside down so it doesn't run automatically. And Holo keeps climbing on top of it and chewing on it. So don't know how that'll go when we finally get it fired up. My technique on that is probably a touch slower than what it could be, but it works so perfect for what I want. Like, I haven't had errors with it. Let's be a drone. Oh, I don't mean drone on. Because I'm a drone and I'm going on, going forward, moving on. Holo thought was funny. You hear that? Holo's like, yo, the human I call my roommate is hilarious. Yeah, Holo, you know I'm funny. No one else does. You know I am. Oh, now she's jumping up all being... Oh no, Lo, I can't hold you right now. Oh, Lo, you cutie. One of these days, I'd love to be like JSR and have a buddy like Peanut Butter who could be my, little doggo friend while speedrunning, do some cool speedrun strats with me. But here's the thing about that. I don't think I'm going to ever be able to train a Corgi to be a speedrunning dog. Because here's the thing. Corgis, not exactly the smartest dogs. I mean, they're really smart. Don't get me wrong there. What I mean is they are very willful. So if you try and tell them to do speedrunning, they're going to be like, and I'm checking out. Yeah, like right now, Holo's doing the thing to help me of laying on the heater. Well, the vent, the HVAC vent. And right now it's on fan mode, circulating some air. And when Holo lays on it, it means I suffocate and get stifled by very warm, suffocating air in here. I think I hit that split tiny bit late, but pretty even on that one. 0.2 and hitting it a touch late. Yeah. Went the wrong way. All right. Also, it doesn't help my whole house because my partner has been doing some cookery in the downtime today. My whole house smells like beef jerky right now. And you better believe I am right now starving to death. Like everything smells like the beef jerky goodness. Hey, Holo. There goes little baby Yoda wandering around back there again. And yes, we do call Holo Baby Yoda from time to time, because if you've ever seen a Corgi puppy move around, it's a lot like looking at a Malamute puppy, where they are incredibly clumsy. So they have all the grace of like Baby Yoda. Oh, that jump pad can be, or boost pad, can be a little wonky. Alright, let's get this caterpillar action going. And then the RNG-ness of Snake. Snake car. Come on. And of course, my one chance, well, my first chance to take a moment to relax, but first, Snake. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, what is going on? That was RNG being a RN jerk. Not cool. Well, I have my kombucha. I'm going to go ahead and open a seltzer also. cherry limeade from Waterloo. Once again, I'm not paid. I have no paid sponsors, but I do enjoy, especially seltzer. Seltzer and tea are the two best things to me. All right. Oh boy. Wow! Oh, I hate that stage. Oh, lost about like 17, 18 seconds there. Anything with awkward wheels goes bad. Alright, now some skateboarding. Yeah, I aimed for that bear on purpose. Sometimes you gotta take the frustration out on the bear. Right, huh? Right, Holo? Holo's like, leave me out of your bear-hating ways. And I don't hate bears. Roar? Yeah, I don't hate bears. Bears are good. Wow, okay. I had issues with this one on Friday as well. I'm not sure what is up. Oh. Haha, avoided that ollie pad. Did I need to do that? No, I probably would have had a slightly better time not doing that, but whatevs. Alright, let's do the silly walk. Hey, Holo, you're doing some silly walking below me. And you keep jamming on the button and you end up looking like you're in some bad shape. Alright, and now let us yeet a giraffe. Yeet away! Alright. Yep, I lost some time there. I knew that happened. Whoa, why'd I stop? I knew that time loss had happened. Hey, hello. Roar! Alright, driving is going to be hopefully not a plague of doom for me. Oh, all right. Hamster wheel time. Let's see if I can actually get the proper route to go for once. I have had the worst luck on it lately. Wow, I'm starting off pretty bad right there. Hey, it worked. I don't care if I got the card. It saved me a lot of time. All right. I am happy with that. I have been missing that one recently a lot. Oh, please stop blocking the air vent. That's where your human gets all his air from. Holo's like, no. You trapped me in here with a bunch of toys and a nice comfy bed. But without the other corgi that I love to torment. So nah, I am not going to let you be comfortable. And you know what? That is partially fair. You know, my bad. Oh, that was not ideal. Whew. Take out some of those toxic green barrels, and we'll keep on rolling. Okay, bicycle time. One area where things can go a little bad, but not this stage when I say things can go bad. This one's not that rough. The next three all have some room for error, especially the third one. This one, as long as you're pretty smart, you'll be okay. All right. Come on. Map obstacles are the worst. Alright. Not a big fan of the jetpack up. Wow, my watch just came off with anger. Hello, stay away from my watch. I don't care for that. So I recently had to change out my watch band because my watch band broke. And it's the original band bracelet on my watch, and it's my favorite watch. And all of the replacements I have found have been exceedingly okay, recovered. I was about to say exceedingly cheap knockoffs. And unfortunately, this cheap knockoff, it's the second time I've had it fall apart. So what I need to do is I need to go to the slot cars, but that's a whole different matter. I need to go to a actual watch shop and see if they can help me out, because it's a very weird fitting watch band, which is where all of the problems come from. Come on, get a grip. Oh, don't do that. It's my favorite watch is the big problem. And yes, I am an old school watch person. You know, I don't want an Apple Watch, a Google Fit watch, a Fitbit, whatever, a smartwatch. I don't want one of those. I like having a good old-fashioned watch. Although this one is a little on the high-tech side. It's a Citizen, I believe, Nighthawk with connection to the atomic clock, so it's always correct time. It always has a perpetual calendar, so it's always correct date. It's an amazing watch. Wow! I just hit that way too early. Oh, you... Hit that a touch early again. All right. Not great, but we keep going. Oh. All right. Oh, cool. My lights are flickering, which means I gotta hope computer does not go.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, stupid. Alexa, don't listen. I gotta hope that my PC does not go kaput. It's a stormy time for us. Pacific Northwest, we get stormy. Late October through early November, or through end of November, actually. All right, good deal. Whew, full on hit there. Hey, welcome. Welcome, Rockstar. Be nasty. So this is just regular stage select, regular run through the game. I'm doing any %, which is finish every level needed to get to the end credits. Also, What the Golf is an awesome game. Oh, come on. Oh. And just like with What the Golf, each stage is kind of formulated around a different what if thing was, oh no, what if thing was weird with something. What the Golf kind of broke away from golf eventually, but it's always about what if thing was weird. And that's what this is very much as well. I do not like this stage. This is about the worst stage there is. Anything that alters how your wheels work, like makes them awkward and not symmetrical, is always really bad. Okay, got through it. But yeah, this is pretty much going through every required stage to get to the end. And two main categories with it. There's the original Apple Arcade release and iOS release. And that one had it. This part is the worst. It is so slow. You gotta wait for the geometry to join you. Wait for the stage. But yeah, pretty much it's so in this set of levels, or in this first category, any %, it's getting through episodes 1 through 7 as quick as possible. And then there is all episodes, which when it was released on Steam, and I'm playing the Steam version, they increased the number of episodes on the game by 2. Ooh, did not want that card. Cards are great for all, or 100%, but not for any %, because it's going to give me a few frames lost right here with that. But they later on added 2 additional episodes, 8 and 9, Sandstorm and Sneaking or Sneaky Sascar. And so we will be seeing those as well, assuming I'm in the mood. I'm still 50-50 on if I want to do all episodes or just end with any %. The good thing, if you are speedrunning this game, you could do all episodes and any % on the same file, or same VOD. This one is tricky because you want to go fast while wearing high heels. I've never worn high heels, but I've known enough people who have told me it is not an easy thing to do. So occasionally we slow down because if we go too fast, we crash. And if we crash with those heels, we will fall down. And that is bad news all around. But yeah, What the Golf is an awesome game. Man, I have lost a lot of time on this one. Oh, okay, this one we have to ride back because of this part here. Normally we do menu manipulations to load up a custom level to pull up a quick skip. Not happening. Alright. So we will quickly pop over here, load up a custom level, and get to water. So we lost a lot of time. Oh, you're not distracting me. Don't worry about that. Some speedrunners, get distracted. Some don't do much of the talking. I am perfectly good with it, and all of the time lost there was all on me. Trust me, that is me. And if I ever get to a spot where I'll be too distracted, don't even worry about it, because at those points I just end up being the worst at keeping up with chat. Now, for the most part, I am primarily, I speedrun more than just What the Car, but this I'm actually going to be running soon for an event or two for Fastest Spurs Fall Fest 2024, which is coming up this upcoming weekend. And then I'll be running it for No Holidays Allowed, which is put on by Complete-a-thon and No Glitches Allowed. And because I do a lot of charity and event speedruns, I'm all about the chat. I am all about, oh, whoa, okay, that was weird. So this game, though, in particular, there's so much physics to it, you never know what's going to happen with any of your runs. So I'm never too worried about being distracted or anything like that. Nope. Sadly, no mine there. So the mines on these stages, they're horrible if you're playing casually. First time through, those mines will kill you. If you're not playing casually, those mines on speedrun can be awesome, but you need them to go off at the right time. If they go off right after you pass them, they could just throw your car so fast. It's amazing watching when they really go in your favor. But yeah, I am always good with chat, and if there's ever a reason I don't want to look at chat because I'm getting too distracted, don't worry, I'll just become the worst conversationalist possible. Sadly, I do that a little too often, but hopefully don't do it too much on this game, because this game I want to make sure I am keeping up with what's going on, because when it comes to speedrun events, I always like seeing what people are saying on chat, so it's like, checking, is there any issues with the stream? Is there, anything they think like, wow, I want to speedrun this. Then I could start talking about that. But this game is so much RNG. You could get a really good time while having a bunch of bad splits, or you could have a really bad time with mostly good splits. And then right here is our first boss fight. Bad aim. Should have been 3 cycle. Yeah, What the Golf came out of nowhere for me. When I first played it, it's like, I'll give it, you know what, I need something play. And, I was in a mood where I just finished, I forget what game it was, but something that is very long, so it's like, I need something to play right now. I want something just weird and different, and this looks just silly and strange. And this one here is just karaoke. And so, playing through What the Golf, all of a sudden it's like, as soon as you get the one where, it's the power meter ends up being what you fling at the golf hole or flag, it's like, wait a minute, this game is doing something really special. And yeah, became completely hooked. Alright. This one we will actually take back. No menuing out of it. I also played through about unfortunately only half of What the Bat, which is the VR game they made. And it's all about, what if your hands were baseball bats and you're in VR? And it's pretty good. If you have VR, it's a great one to give a shot to. It's not quite as fun as What the Golf or What the Car, but it's pretty darn special. I mean, this developer is really cool. Yeah, and What the Bat has things like, one of the stages is all about you're in Hollywood making movies. Here we go with the... Yes, that is what I wanted. Those mines, feel so good when you get one. Yeah, and there's like... What the Bat is really cool, but at the same time it is a little weird because the precision and the weird physicsness of being a What the game when you're in VR it could become really frustrating or really amazing. And it's one of those things where if you're in a great mood and you want silliness, it is the best. If you're not in a great mood or you don't want silly things, it will anger you. There we go. Alright, here's a tight one. Got it. Perfect. Whew. So that one there can be super tricky. But worked out all in my favor. Very happy with that. Still sad that I don't know if I can get PB or not on this for any percent. It's going to be super close. Alright, surfing. Surfing via skateboarding. Alright, these guys. Nope. Wow. Always so sad when I miss out on those mines. Alright. Maybe we can... You want to make sure you do hit that speed. It's really easy to keep turning too sharp and miss it. As long as you hit it a little, it'll push you in the correct direction, so you don't need to worry about your direction or aim, which is just good news all around. A little more surfing. This game, by the way, I'm going through only the essential levels. If you're to do 100%, which requires all stages, or if you were to do just casual runs and having fun, this game has so many stages that I'm not even touching. Like, really cool stages, including some challenge ones. There's the skull stages, which the first time you approach a skull stage, there's a bear who pretty much tells you, dude, you should not be here. There's also, on the world maps, there's a bunch of little challenges hidden throughout the different worlds. So it's like, there is so much cool stuff hidden in this game. Alright, this one's my least favorite of this area because I don't know what really makes you go faster or not. Like, I'm not sure if just going straight forward is the fastest way or what. Like, everything feels like it speeds you up and everything feels like it slows you down. Sadly, these mines, no speed boost from them because this one is just flat out an auto-scroller. Alright, clean on through. That's one of the things about this game. This game feels like a lot of it is just auto-scroller or runner, but there's so much more to it than that, which is what I really love about it. There's So many small little nuances to what makes this an amazing game. Alright. This one can be a little tricky. We're going to try and get some mines to help us. Nope. So we might be able to get... Nope. Oh well. Come on. Oh boy. I don't know why it didn't register. So normally, going up above should register. I'm not sure what was up with that. But it's all good. Let's go ahead and do our job. I can't believe I jumped out of there way too early. Well, not way, just barely. So the Wesso, who has the world record, I believe is keyboard and mouse. Me? I'm a weird person. I'm all about the controller. Apparently, if you use keyboard and mouse, this is probably a whole lot easier. I really love the controller. I kind of got hooked on controller for games, and it's hard for me to go to keyboard and mouse. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can wrap up this stage nice and fast. Yeah, controller was really tricky for What the Golf. What the Golf, in fact, controller is hard. I actually still play controller for What the Golf, but I don't speedrun it. But, oh, controller for What the Golf is horrible. Luckily for What the Car, alright, we have a shot, I think. Luckily for What the Car, it is not too hard to do controller. Although, I will say for controller on What the Car, anytime you need to turn in a hurry, like a very sharp turn, it can be really tricky. So this here is the end of the any percent. And we'll see if I go 100%, or not 100%, but all episodes, or stick with any percent. I think it depends mostly on how my time ends. Alright, so this right here, no control. You have to go for the time limit. There is no way out from it. So, pretty much Party, which is episode 7, the final episode of, there we go, 8. That is what I was drawing. So, it's also easier to draw things if you go keyboard and mouse, because it just is. So here, important lesson. Don't try and skip all 3 treasures. Only skip 2 of them. If you skip the 3rd one, the game will soft lock. Here, the music part, it's as quick as you want it to be. Another timed one. So any percent time ends when the control in the bottom right corner, the gear shift that's going wonk, 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 wonk. As soon as that thing disappears after I get on the minecart. So that's going to be coming up really soon. So we're going to see how it goes. Oh, so slow. And we can't skip this one. Alright. So it's not going to be a PB for any percent, because right there would have been PB. But, you know what? I've got time. We're going to go ahead and do all episodes. We're going to go for it. So first one we add is Sandstorm. This one's very Mad Max inspired. A lot of sandstorms and riding of very wacky vehicles. We can't skip this right here because we gotta talk to this bear. But we can skip right here. So the reason I reset on every stage immediately, or most stages, not everyone, but a good amount of them, is as soon as you start the stage, it's going to give you a very stylistic intro where it's like, oh no, there's one where Car is Ball is the name of the level, so it might go, Car is Ball! And then as it sings that, you have like a little stop motion of your car in the air, kind of like this. You lose time on that. So, quick little reset of each stage, you get rid of that time loss. Instead, you just have the time loss of a quick reset of the stage. Boy, I can't believe where I did lose time, though. This is one of those games where I will never get a perfect run. Like, I guarantee it, because there's always going to be some physics that are just going to be the worst. But it's part of the fun of these games, is because the physics are so weird, things will always be a little weird. Alright. We want that car to bash into things. And then keep hitting these speed boosts as well as we can. The controls here are a little weird. Going to let those two hit each other. And hopefully they go away. But that one, I wish you could do a look over your shoulder with the camera, because that one I did not trust. Oh, missed that boost. And then the flag here is always going to line up with your car, as long as you don't go so far left or right that you fall out of the stage. So, fun thing about this game is my PB for both any percent and all episodes were actually obtained after a 27-hour stream. So, if you ever want to see somebody get a PB while they're completely out of their mind with sleep deprivation, I got a vidya for ya. Because I was doing Extra Life, which is my personal favorite charity event every year. I am all about Extra Life. It is such a great cause. I always raise money for the kids at Seattle Children's, and I'm always still raising money even after the event is done. But Extra Life, yeah, and 27 hours wasn't the end of it. That's just when my run of this game ended on my PBs. Great thing about doing a speed run when you've been awake for that long is if you make a mistake, you don't even realize it. Like, you just kind of keep going. So, like, I did 27 hours for, actually, I did in total over 28 hours for Extra Life, because I always have donation incentives. It's a 24-hour event that happens on daylight savings, so because of daylight savings, you end up going for 28 or 25 hours instead of 24. And then I always throw in like donation incentives, like, hey, if we get like $2,000 raised, we're going to go for extra time. And always end up getting my 3 donation incentives met, so I always do 3 of them. So 26 hours, oh, did not want that card. 26 hours, 27, and then 28. So going 8 a.m. on a Saturday, daylight savings, so there's 2 1 a.m.s, and going until 11 a.m. I'll just say, a lot of fun, but ended up completely out of my mind. Ended up with a great, though, PB. And sadly, cannot match that PB, at least so far on any percent. And I'm willing to bet all episodes as well, because it was such a great run. Oh, I am not a fan of this guy right here. This guy causes the... I'm never sure what they want you to do. Alright. Oh, okay. Don't want to hit those springs. Those springs will send this little mediocre car flying. Like this. Did not want that guy hit me. But yeah, Extra Life, it's my favorite charity event every year because it's so much fun. Like, it's just 28 hours of, pure goodness. Alright, my buddy here shows... Oh! I normally don't get hit by any of their mines, so that was a tricky one right there. It's part of the fun of this game is you never know if you'll get the same run twice. In fact, you'll never get the same run twice. Also, the other fun of this game is the levels can be weird. Like this one right here. It's just a bunch of bears wanting honey. I'm just gonna give these bears some honey. Yeah. Fill up my mug or my pitcher again. Always miss those by just a fraction of where it should be. And this one's a 5-fur. And then this one here, we're just gonna mash the button, throw it at the bear right there. He'll hit the finish line for us. And there we go. That level, one time I was on PB pace and managed to accidentally reset the run on that final throw. Because the one downside of playing this with controller, the A button is the only button. A button does everything. Except for B button is the menu button. B button as well as the start button. Start button makes sense, be the menu button. But B button being menu button makes it where you accidentally menu when you really did not want to. Alright. These ones are kind of fun because they're overall simplistic, but there are some tricky little things that come up in them. But you get to try out each of these a few times. So like, right now we're Sonic Car, the Hedge Car. That's a nice, smooth Sonic right there. So because my party time was really close to PB, or my time at the end of party, that is, there is always a chance that I'm still on PB pace for all episodes. So, hopefully, main thing here is we want to avoid these guys who are shooting at us, because if they hit us, we will fall out of our Sonicness, which will then slow us down. So big challenge here in this world is if you go too far left or right, whoa, that was a weird geometry clip. So if we go too far left or right, we will be zapped by lightning and we'll lose. Alright, definitely a silver on this one. But also, if you go too slow, if you hit too many obstacles, the sandstorm is behind you and it will swallow you up. So it's all about keeping up some good speed. Also, these little blue hedgehog things can randomly move into your path and they will block you, which is very bad news all around. Ooh, could not see. I am getting some bad physics on this one. Okay, that mine should have exploded, but you know what? We just ride with it. Avoid the fires because they will stop you from getting good speed for a little bit of time. And then just try and maintain our balance on this road. Your controls get really weird in this area, so if you press right, it will try to go back left a little bit. Alright, gold. And of course, Sandstorm is the longest stage of this game, so something to keep in mind. So this one we don't need reset, because this is Guitar Hero. And you're like, I don't see a guitar, but it's pretty much what if your note highway, simplified with only 3 notes, were you shooting at enemy cars. And now we stop for a second. Alright, and now we could get back to shooting. Avoid the card, because that card eats up a few frames at the end of any stage. So we'll just keep going, and then we'll shoot ourselves to the end, and that's all they wrote. So pretty much in most episodes, in the upper right, you'll see when I finish up a stage, it'll have like a little thing saying what % I'm done. So that is not % of stages, that's % of required stages. So in most episodes, without any substantial skips, you're going to want to get 100%. So that's when you are done, is when you hit 100%. The exception to that is longer, as long as you're playing an old version. So if you ever do try speedrunning this game, which I highly recommend if you enjoy it, when you finish up longer, or when you play longer, if you're playing on Steam, make sure you downgrade your game to the original or just past original Steam release. How did I? Okay. Boy, everything's going very weird on this one. I'm being hit by physics in some interesting ways. Okay, I am hitting some bad physics here. All right, there we go. All right. So what I'm saying is, if you ever do try and speedrun this game, make sure you downgrade the version if you're playing on Steam, because the latest versions get rid of some of the skips, including in World 4, longer, you get to skip a total of 4 stages, but only if you're not on more recent versions. There we go. That's a good one with the big monkey arms. The big monkey arms are so much fun when they work good and so frustrating when they go bad. So that number 63 in the upper right is 63% of the required stages. On longer though, since you could skip 4 of those stages, Oh boy. Okay, don't know why I'm not getting the speed boosts. There we go. Okay. Never hit it quite like that, but whatever. And we want to skip Gorilla Smash. The fun thing is there's two versions that have the skips. There's, I believe it's 4.5.0 and 4.5.1. The only real difference in those two is O, which is the original release, which is what I play off of, has a very unfortunate physics mistake. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Boy, I am missing everything. Oh boy. Boy, that was not the best of that stage. So the unfortunate physics issue or particle issue, which is called out in the 4.5.1 patch notes, is amazing because it just has your car as a ball farting. It's silly, it's stupid, but it's just your car tooting non-stop. It has no effect on anything except it just looks stupid. Yeah, there's a lot of games like I really just get rage filled on where it's like, oh my god, what the and oh no, the games I speedrun tend to be ones where I just kind of roll with the punches. So this one I keep landing prematurely on purpose because it will let me refill that meter, because if we don't refill that meter, I'm going to crash out of the air. So like that, we refill. But also with all of the, speedrun charity events I do, it's like, you've got to keep your attitude good, or else, you're never welcome back if you really get upset. Plus also, you get too upset speedrunning, you're probably just not speedrunning the right games, because at the end, if you're getting upset with it, it's, I don't know. I always view games as something just to have fun with. And yeah, if I ever get too upset with a game, it always makes me just think, am I even doing this right? Like, what am I doing? Luckily, those mines don't hurt me too bad, but oh boy, that was not ideal. We've got lightning on our behind. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. Whew. That was getting dicey. But yeah, main thing, it's like on one hand, I want to have fun with games. I only have so little time to speedrun in a week because responsibilities and chores and whatnot. All the not fun stuff. And then on top of that, I love being able to show up for charity events, because there's a lot of great causes out there, and I believe in trying to support things, and what more awesome way can you support things than by doing like speedrun events to support things. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Just got Icarus flew too close to the sun. Ooh, I am surprised I got through that one. All right, Come on, come on. And it's like, I always want to be welcome back to speedrun events because it's so cool to do them. Like, I've been fortunate enough where I've done the smallest of events where it's literally like 2 or 3 people watching. And that's been a lot of fun. And I've done the biggest of events. I was actually in a race at AGDQ 2023. And that was really cool. In fact, got to be interviewed by Spike Vegeta afterwards, which that was pretty awesome because huge fan of Spike Vegeta's, and you know, being a fan of charity events. Oh, get down. There we go. Got stuck on that ledge. You know, being invited to you know, be interviewed and all of that, that was just awesome. I mean, ultimately, I just view speedrunning. It's something that has let me do so many really cool things. And also it lets me, at the same time, even though I'm remaining good mood and positive, it lets me kind of rub some people's noses in things. Growing up, everyone always would, you know, I'm old enough that I grew up at a time where video games will rot your mind was more predominant, preeminent, whatever it meant than it is today. And, you know, so many people just telling me, yeah, you shouldn't be playing video games. You should be responsible. You should go outside and play a sport. Of which, I did sports. I had a great time with sports. I love sports. But video games were a whole different thing. Not too bad of a time loss right there. And now Sneaky Sascar. Sadly, the last stage, because I love this stage. It's short, and it's so cool and funny. It has my favorite characters. It has Sasquatch and Raccoon. But I was always told, like, yeah, you shouldn't be playing video games. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of money. And instead, I get to do speedrun events where I'm raising money for great causes while playing video games, playing those same games that I was told would rot my mind and never lead to anything useful. I forgot what stage I was on. So here, just avoid those guys. Don't want to jump too much because the longer you run without jumping, the better speed you build. Car accelerates nicely on wide open track. So we'll just... I never trust that bear, because that bear can go either direction. Then we'll just... Whoa! That was a weird one! It flung me sideways. Game. You're being tricky on me today. But that just means if the game goes tricky, I'll just have to play it again. Not right now, because it's getting close to dinner time, and my other favorite thing besides speedrunning, I love cooking. I love cooking so much, so I've got to get to cooking after I'm done with this. So this guy up here, he's going to see me. If a ranger sees you and gets you, you're in trouble, but he always takes the direct route right into that jump pad, and there we go. Look at that. Sasquatch, Car, Sneaky Sascar, they are the best team. And of course, people might be thinking, why would you have Sasquatch with you for sneaking? Well, unfortunately, this one, I always get on a bad cycle. But as long as you get him to bonk into that, it's a good cycle at the end. Alright. But you're probably thinking, why would Sasquatch be in a sneaking thing? Well, it's because, have you ever seen Sasquatch? No. Who's sneakier than that? Ooh, frying turkeys is the right way of doing it. I always do Thanksgiving different and weird, so I do Christmas with all sorts of family people, so it's like a lot of people and it's kind of overwhelming. So instead, Thanksgiving, I always do it small scale. It's just my partner and I. She and I just have it nice and chill and relaxed. I went a little slow on that. That's unfortunate. So we just take it kind of chill and relax. So it's just the two of us eating whatever foods we've really just wanted to have. So like this year, we're going to, because we both have Black Friday off, thankfully, there's so many years we both don't have it off, and Black Friday is a day everyone should have off because you're in a food coma after Thanksgiving. But we're going to do pretty much 4 days of Thanksgiving. Day 1, on Thanksgiving itself, we're going to have duck breast with probably a cherry sauce. Still going to do the cranberry action because I make a killer cranberry orange apple relish. But we're going to have that. We're going to have, on here, the car gets to eat finally, including eating a thing of mustard. Probably not the best call. But going to have some cranberry apple orange relish with some duck breast. Duck breast is going to have a good cherry sauce of some sort. Still going to do the classic Brussels sprouts. Trying to decide whether it's Brussels sprouts with bacon fat or Brussels sprouts using duck fat, because the duck is there and duck fat, it is fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, can we get through this or will we have physics? Okay, not too bad of physics here. The long leg can be tricky. The long leg can get stuck in things. It can be pricey. So if you're just doing it for 2 people, it's pretty good. Because, if you're buying a turkey for a, family, you're spending like, depending on the sales you find, $20 to $50 on a turkey isn't too out there. The duck breast, we're getting 4 of them for the 2 of us, 4 half breasts. And it's coming out to like, $25. So it's somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think, 17 a pound, but that's out here. I think I've seen better prices, including some online butchers. You could get them for like 14 a pound, which isn't bad when it's going to be a celebration feast. Ooh, speaking of celebration, time is coming up, sadly. So let's see, we're looking 133.49, I believe is my PB. It's going to be a close one. Hey, Holo, don't chew on the electrical cable. Little corgi. So, let's see. And 133.44. So, let me reconfirm on my phone because I do not trust my splits being 100% because I have a bad habit of hitting splits bad, and it's a lot better to just look at my times on SRC directly. 133.48, so it is a PB by, about 4-ish seconds, so hey. Not too shabby, although I'm still a bit behind world record. Wesso had an amazing 132.03. Wesso has just been killing it on these runs. But, hey, that's a PB. I'll take it. Even smallest PBs, especially looking at those times, driving, I lost a good amount of time. Longer, I lost a good amount of time. Water, I had 1 death that was unfortunate. So, yeah, there is a lot of room for improvement, which always makes me happy. Any percent was a 105.54, and on this is a 106 even. So, picked up a little bit of the pace on the back end at least. So, hey, not bad. I will take a